offhand first,
Yo,
I can just point out and say, I went with this.
What's
I went
going
to
on,
therapy,
y'all?
and now I'm not like.
How y'all doing, man? What's up? Welcome to another episode of Talkin Shit. We was just playing some clips. If y'all want to check this out, that's an episode right there of Talkin Shit, season 3, episode 1, the hot or shot edition. That's like a little merge. And then, matter of fact, speaking of hot or shot, that we got that in there now. Go check Real Game No Gimme Podcast. We just did another episode like last week of Hotter Shots. Y'all go check that out. It's fire. We had fun again, as we always do. And without further ado, man, we're gonna get into it, man. You already know what it is. It's PG the Hustler, man, and LBC, Real Game No Gimmick Podcast, and Iceberg Flame.
Yes,
Only
sir.
nigga with a hot and a cold name.
That's it. All day, every day.
Already, man.
All day, every day.
What y'all been up to, man?
Like wherever the wind blows, man.
I heard that. What y'all fellas been on this? What y'all been on this week, fellas? Just chilling.
Yeah.
LBC was good. I see you getting everything together, man. What's happening with you? I think he gonna. I think he getting it together. Yeah, he can't hear us. He getting it together. He gonna pop in a minute, man. First and foremost, man, I want to start off. I don't want to start off, but we have to start off. We got to start off talking about our sister Angie Stone, and the events that just happened this past Friday. Rest in peace, Angie Stone.
Yes. Yeah. Rest in peace, sister.
Rest in peace, man. Yo, and it's crazy. Like, I hate to say this, but I know you're gonna feel me when you say when you hear this, because you a music lover also. You know, sometimes when people make the kind of music that she made, it don't hit you until after they gone. You know what I'm saying? The sincerity of the music that, you know what I mean, that she made and that she was a part of. You know what I mean?
For years, dude.
Yeah,
like man, some of her old stuff has been sampled, bro. Like for real, like man.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This is crazy. Like, I don't like talking about this, but it happens. It's part of life. Everybody knows. Hey, nobody knows when your time is gonna come. It's just unfortunate. It was a car accident. I'm not gonna show it on my platform. They have wreckage. They have footage of the wreckage, like directly after it happened. I guess people that witnessed it was filming it as the norm nowadays.
But yeah. Hello? Yeah, you there, bro? What had happened was
My bad, y'all. Yeah, I clicked myself on out of here. Yeah,
man.
you got you chilling, man. Chilling, man. What's happening?
Chilling, bro. My bad, man. Got this new equipment I was telling you about. It's my first time using this stuff, man.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. What you got? The camera and stuff, or the mic and all that?
Yeah, mic and sound card, and I'm using the laptop now.
Hey, for sure. For sure, for sure.
How y'all fellas feeling though?
Oh, chilling, man. We chilling, man.
That's
How
chilling,
you
bro.
doing, man? What's been going on with you this week?
Chilling, man.
Yeah,
Bouncing back.
I heard that. I heard that. You know, we was just talking about this Angie Stone business. And you know, like we just like I was, I was just saying, it's kind of, they music, people's music mean a little bit more after they go, especially when it's somebody like an R&B singer, where everything they made was like heartfelt. You know what I'm saying? When they sung from the heart, and somebody who who
So
sings that, yeah, exactly, sing from the
so
soul.
Yeah,
It's kind of
really
it's
had
hurt.
they foot in the gumbo, man.
Yeah,
Really
it
had
hurt.
they
It's
foot
hurtful.
in the gumbo, yo.
It's definitely hurtful, man.
that.
So I was saying that I'm not gonna show it here, but everybody's people, of course, that had pictures, as everybody do nowadays, video right after it happened, like when they, people that was driving by when they seen it,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they put it in. Of course, they sent it in the 30 mile. You know what I'm saying? And they got it all over the place.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
I
but
know
that's
that actual. I was telling you earlier. I know that actual piece of highway that she had that accident on. Where the
that was
accident was
on.
on.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, because
that
that's
bitch
your
was
area, up and down there, right?
over to the east. That's all.
Yeah.
now
But yeah,
I
that's
missed the beginning and when y'all started talking about this, but story is crazy, ain't it though?
yeah. It's
I
one of
mean,
those.
I'm only saying that because all right, when I first heard the story, they said the sprinter flipped over. Then like the second, third time I heard it, they said it flipped over and got hit by an 18 wheeler. Like, why they say that in the first place? Like, I don't know. It just I don't know, man. That's just man. I ain't even saying there's nothing suspicious. It's just
but
a
it's
wild
weird.
story. It's just
Yeah,
a wild story.
it's weird to be having these bits and pieces thrown at you, like
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
kind of just thrown at you. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Randomly
yeah.
is
I
what the
only
word
seen
I'm looking
two.
for. Randomly is the word I'm
right.
looking for. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
Um.
only seen two clips of her. Well, three
Uh huh.
because she went through that thing several months ago with her son, and
Right.
then
I
uh
seen that.
the one the other day when she was talking about her royalties, you
Yeah,
Yep.
know, that
And
she
that's what
had
I was.
did all
Yep.
that music and hadn't been paid, and they gonna pay her, they owe her, they gonna pay her, and then the clip about the accident. So I
right.
hadn't watched nothing else. You know me, I don't be. I hear it, and
Hmm.
sometimes it's but I was just hung up on that B to C with her, what she
Right.
said versus then a few days later she dead, bro.
Right.
That kind of.
Yeah.
Right.
They
Yeah.
say Faces of Death, and they got all them shows about things just happening, like that. But that's I don't know, dude. That's kind
Fact.
of
No, she even said it, I believe. She said, I don't know what they might do to not pay me.
yeah. She
And
did
then,
That's
say that.
just sad,
I was getting
man.
ready to say that. Yeah, she
That's
did say
why
that.
I'm just soaking it all in and getting it, listening to everything as it go, because
Yeah,
I don't know heads or
you
tails what
figured
to make
though.
of all this, man, because I feel like deep down, like, when like Dick Gregory say, when you got the goggles on, it be hard to take that shit off, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be so
Yeah,
hard to take that shit off. Like, I don't understand how you guys just sat there and put that together, which is that's how it happened in real life, in real time.
yeah,
Y'all are just
yeah.
recounting the events and they don't sound right, man.
They don't add.
it's
It
wild.
don't. It man. It don't add. Cause I mean, it's just that's sad, bro. And then, like I say, it just comes down to when your mind is open and you could wander off and you could just remember shit that happened to other people along the same lines, and then you tie it into that shit still kind of happening today, and it
Mm-hmm.
usually is surrounded by somebody owing somebody or somebody being in the wrong for so long, people wanting their just due. You
Yep.
know, the powers that be is something else, man. People don't look at that shit as they should, but you know, this is one of those things that can you just imagine? And this is just me saying it. Can you just imagine the number of people that were involved in her not getting her just due, y'all? Over the years, just
A
think
lot.
of over the years, man. That shit
A lot.
is
Because people don't
mm,
understand, even when you have a solo artist, it's a team behind them, and it's people that they employ, and it's people that they pay and that have to eat. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Off of these royalties and these performance shows and
Mhm.
all these cuts and stuff that the artist is getting. People got to eat off
Yeah,
of that. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And
And that money part, like I really started paying attention to the money part when Taraji and Terrence Howard,
I know where you're going.
you know,
Mhm.
brought their issue up against, you know, them being in these roles and, you know, they getting paid this much an episode. And then other people came out that had been in roles in movies that hadn't been paid. And then you heard a couple of screams out about money. But, you know, the last couple people that I heard really that was on that money tip got paid though. Like, you know, Baby straightened the thing up with a couple people, and then you straighten the thing up with Wayne, and then you know the thing with Diddy and what's the boy name the group the Locks, the
Oh
thing with
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, and they got kind
Your
of
mic
squared
muted,
away.
LBC. Unmute your mic.
So
Okay.
so yeah, when you hear stuff like that, then you get to thinking though. But this has been over her lifetime of just her whole music catalog, though. That's
Fact,
crazy. Like,
facts.
man, could you just imagine how much, even though her career is like where it went, I mean, she's in my top 15, bro, of women. I mean, really, she's pushing like top 12, you know,
Hmm.
women that just get down like that, man. And yeah, could you just think of where she'd have been if she'd have got paid like she was supposed to? And
Because she did a lot of stuff too.
a
Also
lot, man,
for
a
other artists,
lot of stuff, yo.
she
A
wrote
lot
and
of stuff,
everything.
man. Yeah, a lot of stuff, man. That's
Yep.
mm,
Composed, like produced, damn near,
yeah,
like yeah, all kind of shit, man. And I just found out recently, a couple years back, that her son is from D'Angelo.
yeah. That was the issue that I told you. It was three issues
Yeah,
that I heard about. That was the first one that I heard about. That was like the summer,
she got
Mhm.
D'Angelo. Yeah,
late summer, early fall, around that time frame when that started heating up. You
Yep.
know, and then she felt like she was done wrong in that situation too. But you know,
Yep.
I don't know, man. With this music thing, it's like
It's
when
crazy.
when something like that happens and you get cheated out your money, then it's just the strength of you. Because if you remember, that's one of the things that happened to Badu, Erica Badu. Then she
Hmm.
finally went the way she did, you know,
Hmm.
and she fell off, but she was still relevant. She's still relevant today, you know.
Well, see, it's something
And
about Miss Erica.
yeah, 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 yeah.
You know, she
Everybody don't
don't.
have that.
Yeah, she don't. She it, and I know what you mean by
Yeah,
fell off, but she never
mhm,
really fell off. She just kind of disappeared.
right. Got out the
She kind of
spotlight.
got out the spotlight for a minute, but then her music is another person that is timeless, and every time you
Right.
put it on, you're gonna love it, and you're gonna listen
Exactly.
to it, and it's gonna be like it's the shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It doesn't go, it doesn't fade away. It's not trend. It doesn't go. It's
Right.
always
It got that
everlasting. You know what I'm
staying
saying? It's from the
power.
soul. Yeah, yeah. It ain't going nowhere. So I mean, she's just another one of them ones, man. And it's just crazy, man, and hella unfortunate, man. I just really um I want to keep her family and everything, her son and all that, and my condolences and everything. And you know, it's just I don't know. I don't know. You know, from everything from any bad experience or anything we go through,
Yeah.
we always, you know, when it happens, it's like,
Right.
take care of your loved one, love your people. But it's like that shit you should do all the time. Like that shit you should do every day, all day.
Right.
Like,
Right.
and I know she had people that loved her and appreciated her, and she did
Yeah.
too. So, you know what I mean? That's why I say condolences to them. I know they're going through a lot right now.
Yeah. And I
It's
think she was just getting back out. She had health problems too, so
yeah, she was at
she
concert. Her
yeah,
concert was like,
she
I
was
think
just
she
getting
was
back out on the
leaving one of her
road.
performances
On her
Yeah.
way to another one.
on her way to another one.
And that's why she was upset about the money thing. She was saying I guess maybe she was struggling. Well, I ain't gonna say struggling, but she was needing to perform to get money, you feel me? And that's why she was angry, like
Right.
expose this business because I shouldn't be having to work this hard at this age. That's what she was just saying, like at
She
this
said it. Yeah, she said it.
Mhm.
Matter of
Be
fact,
relaxing.
we can go to
Right.
that.
Feel me? Yeah, she said that.
We can go to that. I got that right here, y'all. Matter of fact, everybody live, y'all gonna check it out. And then, of course, you know how we do. When you live, we could check it out. And then on the clip, y'all just look it up. I'll put the link in the description and all that jazz.
Family, it's your girl Angie Stone. I did an impromptu this morning. Happy holidays. I'm just gonna wait for some people to get in here. Some stuff I need to talk about. I didn't go about it the setup way, mainly because I've been dealing with a lot the last month, a whole lot.
And out of respect, so I'm
And
gonna let this whole thing play.
I'm just here to let you know I am so outdone with things that have been going on in and around me. And because we're at the end of 2024, I kind of just want to shut it down, looking forward to 2025. I want y'all to go like and share, get some people on this live, mainly because I'm about to reveal some stuff that, Lord just told me to talk about today. Going out of this year, going into a new year, I need to bring you guys up to speed with some things that I've kept very
Respond to the drowning. How could this possibly?
personal and to myself. Some
I'm not
things
paying for
I
premium.
wanted to share and other things I didn't want to share, but now I'm okay to reveal some things that is probably going to shock some people. So I'm going to give you a little bit more time to get some people in here because it was a lot for me to.
I just want to say on a side note, before she goes into this, I wish we as a people would stop doing this because this is chilling. When you sit here and say and put these things on live, out on a live broadcast, like on social media, you know what I'm saying, and say the Lord told me to put this out and talk about, like, everybody is listening to this shit. We as a people have to understand how to get our messages out to other people and to our people that we trying to warn about things a different way. Because going on a platform where everybody in the world is listening and watching
Man,
and is not good. Like that's not good at
listen,
all.
what your parents always say, don't let your right hand know what your left hand
Left
doing.
hand is doing exactly. So like
Mhm.
this, I'm and we're gonna continue, but I just want to put that on a side note, y'all. Like for real, y'all, please stop putting all y'all shit on social media like this. Like, cause this is shit. Who knows, man? There's so many angles,
Get on
man.
here and do this. I mean, this last month has been trying. First out, I want to shout out all the people in Detroit. I had a show that was supposed to be with Music Soul Child, Marsha Ambrosia. Shout out to Raheem Devon for standing in for me.
Damn, that was a cold show.
Facts.
I had something happen that caused me not to be there, but God just needed to sit me down so I could focus on me. So before I go into just what I experienced, what I went through, I want to let you guys know I almost didn't make it through this process because it was something that just kind of hit me. It was a day or so before I was scheduled to fly out to Detroit. And I was very excited. All the tickets were bought, the hotels were paid for, the band was ready to go. And then I got hit with this uh, crazy news, and it kind of threw me for a loop. So I figured I better share it with you all, and you can pass it on, because just because we're in the industry doesn't mean we're not human. Things happen all the time, and unfortunately, when this happened, I just wasn't prepared for it. But anyway, it caused me to miss that show that I was super, super excited about. Go in and get somebody, come back to the live. Like I said, I don't want to have to say it again. I haven't even told my team that I was going on today. I just threw up my light and just put on a little something just so I could get with you guys. All right, we got some people in the room now. I'm gonna wait for about 10 or 15 more people to get on, and then I'll share a couple of things with you that are going to be shocking. Uh, but anyway, nonetheless, I just want to say hi to all the people that are joining my live. Let me just see who you are. Uh, let me see. Lady Hayes, hey there. Freeway, Rick,
That nigga
Elegant. Oh, that
Freeway,
went
he
too fast.
always
I'm
on some
sorry.
shit.
Hey, Lynn, Miss Tiff, Quantum Guru. Merry Christmas to all of you. Jay Rossi, Denise Pretty. Oh, you are beautiful as well. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning from Texas. I love you guys. Thank you for, coming on my live. Like I said, y'all are in for a bit of a treat. Maybe for some people, they might be happy that it happened to me, because everybody don't wish good things for you. Some people wish bad things for you. And I continue to pray for them. Somebody's calling my line, but I can't answer her call because I'm on the live right now. But I will say this. It has been one heck of a ride. This last month, the enemy was trying to take me out. He was really trying to take me out. And okay, I'm going to wait till we get those 50, 60. We had 51. Let me see, can I get 70 to 100 people in the room right now before I reveal some very, very interesting information. And it is like a double-edged sword, because I'm going to tell you one thing, and then I'm going to get to the worst thing that could possibly happen to any artist after 45 to 50 years in the business. The worst thing that could
50
happen.
years.
It has, of course, happened to me, and I'm constantly in prayer for God to forgive the people that have wished me ill will, or done anything to remotely get in the way of the gift of sharing.
With a VSP individual vision plan, your
Fans. Okay, we're at 45. Let me get 50. Let me get 60. And I'm going to give y'all 5 more minutes to get some more people on this live. The devil is a liar. You're right. Come on now. Come on. Oh, by the way, the Christmas song, All I'm Missing, is #1 in several countries. We put it out on the 15th of November. On the 14th of November. The devil tried to stop that. It was snatched down. Then it was put back up. He tried to, of course, blame it on me, but it wasn't my fault. However, the song prevailed after everybody bailed. The song went all the way to #1 and is steadily climbing the chart. So if you guys have never heard My Mechanicals, They've taken pretty much everything. They've stolen, I won't say stolen, but they have taken all the monies that were due to me. They have basically absorbed in that company. And even though there's several class action lawsuits, people that were working on my behalf never even registered the songs. All the songs that I've done, I'm only coming to find out they were not properly registered by the companies that I signed over to. People that were supposed to do their due diligence. So I am truly a walking testimony that God has carried me all this time. Because if you only knew how much money they have taken from me, how much they have stolen from me, monies that I'm supposed to be, I should have been able to retire 20 years ago with the money I've made, supposedly. But there are key people that have been driving the ships. And what they've been doing is improperly representing me, improperly stealing from me, taking things in their own hand, changing and switching lanes because they knew I didn't know that part. See, I'm not an attorney. I don't know everything. What I learned how to do was go out, work hard, get paid, come home, pay my bills, take care of my family.
What up, it's Mr. X to the Z Exhibit Y2B. Just keep it going.
So,
Yeah, and that's what I was basically trying to say. Is like I think that she was in need. She needed to still perform. Is what I was basically trying to say.
exactly. That's why I wanted to play that clip, because that went exactly into what you said. That she needed to stay relevant. I mean, she was always relevant, but she needed to stay moving and needed to stay working because she had got played so bad
Right.
in the past, like a lot of other artists go through, like the things that a lot of other artists go through.
She was headed to another performance, just leaving one.
Yeah, she was leaving one, going to another one. Working. She just said she got sat down at Christmas time. It's just February.
Right.
She's back on the road. No, who knows what all she did in January? How many tours? She just said she left Detroit and then she just down south. Like, you know, it's just a shame that she had to keep working like that.
She had just did some Mardi Gras festival.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I think it's a shame, man.
Definitely is.
But you know, like we said, man, rest in peace, our sister Queen Angie Stone, man. It's just nuts. I just I don't know, man. I'm just kind of like I said, I've been dealing with this stuff too within my own family. You know, we've been losing people. February is a bad month. Just lost my aunt 2 weeks ago. Dad passed away last year in February. That's what took so long for the show to come back. You know, that whole situation and that topic is just crazy for me. It's chilling for me. And I just, like I said, man, I think we need to just, you know, take care of each other a little bit better. This world, this society, this country has just gotten so cold. You know what I mean? And I believe everybody with this melanin that we possess has the love in them.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't care where you from, how you grew up, what neighborhood you from, or however tough these motherfuckers want to be. Everybody got that. We got that love in us. It was, you know where it's at. Everybody got a grandma. Everybody got an aunties. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got we got that. We know that. We just need to get back to that. You know what I'm saying? Them 80s and 90s to me, and I'm only talking about the times I lived through and could. So I don't know about those 70s and 60s and all that. And I assume it was kind of better back then as far as the community. You know what I'm saying? But the 80s and 90s, we had hella community. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't, you know, it was we tore LA up when they jumped on a black man at a traffic stop for a child. You can't get a motherfucker to do that shit. You can't get a nigga to co-sign and nothing for you nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, we just cold. Like, everybody cold. Everybody for themselves. Everybody for the
Yeah,
bread, man.
that comes with that shit though, man. You know, there's so much out here that's turning a brother against a brother. This motherfucking turning a sister against a sister, man. I've been seeing some shit where motherfuckers fighting and pulling guns and shit. I'm like, man, what? You
Oh, you
don't,
know it. You know it. It's the
you
Wild Wild West
don't.
everywhere.
Come
All
on,
the
man.
all the
I
gun
post
laws
that
is
shit every
relaxed.
every day. I post something on Facebook about praying and love the next motherfucker, man. Cause
Oh, I know. I be
that
seeing it.
you
Mm-hmm.
we at that point now. See, if you had did it a while back, we wouldn't have shit to worry about now. You know, if you had did the shit 2 3 years ago, when you had nothing to worry about. But now it ain't there, and now is when you need it with this shit going on in not just the world, but in the country right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You need some motherfucking love. You need a motherfucker calling you every day to check on you. You need a
Facts.
motherfucker asking you if you had a meal yesterday. You know, now is the time you need that shit. And motherfuckers too far out there, they ain't gonna even do it now. You know, you can tell it. These other folks out here acting stupid. You shouldn't be acting stupid. You should have your head on a swivel and trying to stay above water. But here you is trying to take the next motherfucker down. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
We I know we better than that because I done seen it, bro. That's the difference.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know what I mean?
That's all I'm trying to
That's
get
the that's
across.
the that's the I done seen it, so I know. But these young motherfuckers, they ain't seen nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then you lost the people to teach them.
Mm-hmm. And now we
You
so
know,
fixated. Everyone is so fixated on
man,
popularity, on
man.
the relevancy. To look at me, it's everywhere. Like even you could tell how. So I just had this conversation. I just had this conversation with my wife earlier. So this country would, and not to even bring it to the presidency and Trump and political and all that bullshit.
Right,
But if you look at it, he's exposing what this country was
right,
built on for all these years, all along.
right,
But
right.
not he's not exposing it like he wants to do it on
No,
purpose. He's
mm-mm.
exposing it accidentally because he's such a
Right,
fucking idiot
yeah,
that people are now seeing that
right,
that position is just a figurehead, is nothing, is really not, because all the things that he's trying to do and make the moves he's trying to make get blocked, get this, get that don't pass, just block this, just block. Like, what are you doing? All these orders you're trying to do, like some things have passed. It'll be some things have passed because the people he has gotten on his side and has
right,
as swooned into with his popularity and shit.
right,
It's like people don't even think for themselves. They
right,
pick their phones up, they follow who they follow and want to listen. They don't listen to unbiased opinions. They follow
right.
who they want to follow, and then they perform. Conform. They what's the name? And I blame their own opinions or whatever they statements, but I kind of blame like the algorithm type shit because they're
Mm-hmm.
being forced. They're being forced that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's being forced onto you because the algorithm is gonna show you what you like. If you like bullshit, it's gonna
Oh
show you
yeah,
bullshit.
you say you hear that bullshit, but it
If
ain't
you
gonna
like
come
all
on.
the
Nothing
anti
positive.
this and all the anti that, it's gonna show you all the
Right.
anti this and anti that. If you like all
Ain't
the
gonna be
pro this, the
nothing
pro
positive.
that, the woke this, the woke, it's gonna show you all of that. You see what I'm saying? It's
All of
not
that
gonna
shit.
show you the unbiased of what's really going on here. You have to go find those things.
Yeah.
You have to go find the things that are really going on, like the shit that's
Man, that's
real game going on.
let me
Gotta
knock on some
research.
wood right now, man, because that's what I be telling folks, man.
Gotta
Don't fall for
research.
this okie doke you motherfuckers trying to show you, man.
Please
Take your
don't.
time and get out here and get some knowledge to yourself. Get
Mm,
some knowledge yourself. Go out. I mean, shit, they got the fucking internet, fucking
yep.
Google, whatever. You know what I
Facts.
mean? And just take the time and fucking read and know from yourself.
And I'm
You know,
sad to say,
yeah, we used to
go ahead,
play
go
the
ahead.
game when I was
Did
a
we do the
kid,
food
yo.
stamp lady? Did we do the food stamp lady last week?
No,
No,
I don't think
Oh,
so.
we need to talk about that. Cause
I
I
this
don't
the
know.
shit,
know about the
this
food
the
stamp.
shit that this the shit that warms my fucking soul.
Oh yeah.
Now that we on that right there. Now that we on this type of shit, this the shit that warms my soul, man.
I say it's a food stamp, man.
Yeah. Wait till you, cause she's blaming Trump. She blamed Trump for um like taking the food stamps and shit.
Oh,
Taking the
it's the
food
white
stamps.
lady.
Yeah,
It's the
did we
white
that's what I
lady.
say. Did we talk about that? I
No, I
don't think
think
we
I
talked
saw
about
that
that.
though. Cause
I
now
think I
they talk
sent
about
that.
her
Yeah.
car and all some other shit, man.
Yeah.
You put yourself out there like that though.
Man,
Can't
listen.
you can't show your other hand what you doing on slick shit.
I'm gonna find this shit, man. I'm gonna
Yeah,
find
but I
this.
think that's the one that I saw. She was
You seen it?
complaining about her food stamps and all that
Yeah,
shit. But
cause she get 3,000 a month.
yeah,
Let
What?
me see. Yeah,
man.
she get 3,000. We finna watch it. We finna
And they
watch
was
it.
talking about the car she driving and all that type of shit. I was like, man, get out of here, bro.
We get 3,000 a month.
Yeah, 3,000 a month. But I told y'all, I knew some women that's getting $8,000 a fucking month, yo.
Man, and the
Staying
funniest
in a
thing is,
hotel, staying in a hotel, renting a hotel room out for a week. You got 4 kids, two of them you getting like $1,000 a month for, $800 a month for, because they've been deemed special by the fucking school system and the health department. Ain't nothing wrong with them kids, man. They just follow along with your damn plan. Then you
Mm-hmm.
getting food stamps. Then you get money, housing money. You
Yep.
can go. You can go and be in a house paying $80, $120 a month, a 3 bedroom fucking house. But
Yep.
you rather stay in that hotel and pay $159 a week, but you're getting $2,800 a month for housing. You're getting a check for $2,800 a month for housing. So what is more fucking important? If you cared about your kids, you had that house where you paying $120 a month just to get them a fucking home. But you got a child in every grade, every school level. So there's a bus in the morning for the elementary school child. There's a bus right behind that for the junior high child. And
Uh-huh.
there's a bus right behind that for the high school child pulling up outside a fucking hotel, yo. And it picks them up at the hotel every fucking day. Come on, man.
That's ridiculous. Jay, you ready?
What up with him?
What's happening? What's happening? We got
See
we
y'all,
got
man.
Jay in the building. Just the facts.
Man, just the facts in the motherfucking building. What y'all got going
What's
on? What we
going
talking about?
on? Nothing chilling, man. We just got done talking about Angie Stone, and we spinning into this. We spun it
what
into
I'm
this.
saying, bro.
The shit that's going on, and we was talking about this. Well, we getting ready to show y'all this clip about this girl. We talking about shit that warms our soul because a lot of times the Trump, like the people that was tripping on Trump, like this lady was tripping on him for no reason because this was her own fucking fault. She got her just
Mm-hmm.
do it. Ain't had nothing to do with Trump.
Nothing to
But it's
do.
just crazy that all the lies and shit that's been spread, and now a lot of people finding out, and it's just biting them in the ass. But this shit hilarious, man, because this shit don't got nothing to do with Trump, and it's just funny how she tried to spin it and blame it on somebody, but it's really her fucking fault,
Her
and this
own fucking
her own
fault.
fucking fault. This motherfucking story is crazy as shit, dog.
Now let me introduce you to another gem.
This is a message for the Demis and the Demis only. Do you feel better about yourself? Do you feel good about yourself? Did you wake up this morning with a pep in your step? Did booing the President of the United States, your President of the United States, did booing him at the Super Bowl in front of all of America live, did it make you feel good? How did you sleep on Sunday night? How did you sleep? I wonder how our president slept. I wonder. I don't care if you dislike the man for
Boy, the filter
whatever
game be
reason.
nuts.
Mhm.
Booing another human being at the in front of all America. Your child. You are all children.
That's crazy, man. They booed Jesus Christ through
Oh, it ain't
Roxana too. So
right.
what, bro?
It ain't over.
But
Oh yeah.
I don't think you get to send messages to anybody anymore about anything.
This shit hilarious.
Shit like this.
They literally cut my food stamp card off.
Good.
Surveillance. I was just at Myers to get some groceries. I had a cart full of groceries, over $600 worth of crap. I went to go spend that card. It's all gone.
Now, from the last I know, that's a real video, not a parody video, unless something else has been reported about. But also, was this you?
I voted for him for lower grocery prices. He promised me cheaper prices and groceries. It has not happened. Not only has that not happened, I am getting my food stamps taken. I am getting my cash assistance taken. I am getting my Section 8 taken. I am getting all my welfare governments taken. I did not ask for this. I would not have voted for him if I knew this was going to happen.
Join the club. Join the fucking club.
Once again, last I heard, that's a real video, not a parody video. I wasn't at the Super Bowl to boo the president. If I was there, I probably would have booed him as well. As far as how I slept on Sunday night after the Super Bowl, just fine. How you sleeping now? One last video for you guys about this one.
She went to Walmart and purchased over 100 cans of soda. She did this every month. She purchased the cans of soda with her food stamp cards, and what she did was she would dump it one can at a time at the Walmart parking lot. So a couple saw her, called the police. The police came and said, "Ma'am, what are you doing? Dumping all that soda in the parking lot?" And she said, "Oh, I'm gonna go sell these cans so I can get money for it." He said,
Wow.
"Wasting your money that way?" And she said, "Oh no, I buy these with my food stamp card." Police officer said, "Ma'am, that's fraud, and I'm gonna have to report this." Well, police contacted her and said, "I'm not a chismosa, but I heard you buying cans of soda and dumping it at the Walmart parking lot so you could sell it for money." She said, "Yeah." VHS said, "That's fraud." And this woman was outraged and came on TikTok and made a video about it. She was upset that social services is taking her food stamps away and is making her pay back $23,000 that she did on a monthly basis.
Yeah, shit to do with Trump.
I'm sure people were wondering what was going on with her.
This ain't the same woman I was talking about.
They call you and ask you,
this shit hilarious, yo.
Was you doing it? And you say, yeah.
Is there a phone number I can call? Because she committed food stamp fraud and she actually got arrested. And I know a lot of you are probably scrambling to help this woman out. Y'all gonna have to find her yourself because I'm not gonna put information on my page. My guess is that she was probably charged with committing fraud. She's probably going to have to pay back $23,000 back to the state. She's going to be disqualified from receiving food stamps ever again. And I have to tell you, I got my nails done yesterday. I'm more worried about breaking one of my nails than this woman.
That shit fucking hilarious, dog.
Bruh. That woman's stupid as hell.
That's super Karen. That is super Karen.
White privilege at its finest.
She thought she could literally just tell the people
that ain't no fucks about saying, yeah, I did that shit.
Dump cans out.
Yeah, I did.
Because
Yeah.
I bought them on my food stamp card. Get the man. Boy,
Bruh.
We've
That
been
ain't even real
normalizing
money
it. They're
though.
normalizing the fuck out this ratchet shit. That's horrible. That's
man.
deplorable.
And she was getting everything on the list.
She gotta
It's
have a
1,
mental
2,
health,
3.
a mental disease. Like she gotta have some type of mental illness. Like that
Fucking
ain't even make
lazy.
nobody sense, bro. That
Some
whole
definitely.
Motherfucker's lazy,
situation right
bro.
there is crazy, and she viral for that right now. That's
Facts.
Viral. And people really helping her.
I
Is
can
my
imagine she
thing.
probably got
Like
GoFundMe.
That's the dumb shit, yeah.
facts.
The privilege of this
When she
funds.
get out, she gonna be just like the other girl though. Atua or whatever that shit is. She gonna be doing
Yeah,
some
that
shit like
that
that
shit
when she get
crashed and
out.
burned real fast.
Nah,
But
nah, nah. She ain't
she
going
ain't
that
gonna
far.
have
We
no
ain't going
job
that
or
far
nothing, so
with it.
she gonna have to do something.
Nah, we
Right.
ain't going
She
that
gonna
far.
have
We
to
ain't gonna go
do
the hot tour
something.
route with her. Not with her. They go the hot
Right.
tour route. Bro, if they go the hot tour route with her, bro, I'm probably about to get me a passport and get the fuck up out of here.
Get
It's
up out of
crazy in
here.
America. That's wild for real.
Bruh, crazy, man. That shit nuts, man. But what the fuck do y'all think make people in their head? Just like Jay just said, what do you think gives people the unmitigated gall and the audacity to literally commit fraud? I mean, and I'm not, and this, it ain't just her. Let's just be honest. We all know people. Anytime you nigga, let me get some food stamps, nigga. Let me get that 50, nigga, get 100, nigga, quick 100. Like what I'm just saying, everybody do it. You feel me? But what gives you the we've gotten to this point in the country because, and I feel it's because of the leadership. Everybody's seeing it. We can do what they if people think they can just do what the fuck they want to. Like it's just cool. Like they not gonna get away. Like it's cool because they doing it. Just like
Nah, it
somebody,
ain't
as soon
cool.
as the ended, somebody said white privilege at its finest.
Yeah, but them people
That's more. That's a
they
little bit
get
more than white privilege. That's white
they get
privilege
lax. They get too lax,
plus
man. They get too
stupidity.
comfortable. They get too comfortable, man. When they get too comfortable, then that's when they get vulnerable and oh my goodness, you found
That's
out a whole
white.
bunch of shit, bro.
That's white ignorance. Is
Yeah,
what
it's
that is.
I
ignorance,
think
but
That's white.
you just get comfortable, man. She just
I
too
think
fucking comfortable, yo.
I think that people just kind of get to this point where you forget that we in a different age now. So it's like the things that you could get away with in the past that our parents got away with, our grandparents got away with, you're not getting away with that shit now. You on 4K everywhere. CCTV and shit is real. Like your footprint is everywhere. Like anything you think you about to do, we can always find it on the internet. Your email is associated with damn near anything you ever sign into. Everything is out there, bro. So I think people just forget that we in an age where you can't hide shit. You can't lie about anything. It's gonna come out. You can lie for a little bit, you can fool people for a little while, but that shit gonna come out eventually.
Second or
Facts.
two.
Facts. Because like if you check like 10, 20 years ago, even 10, 20, even 10 years ago, she could have dumped that shit on the side of the motherfucking store for
Right.
years and nobody would have said nothing. But now everybody got their motherfucking camera out. Everybody want to have the scoop. Everybody want to get to catch the next moment, viral moment. I be seeing motherfuckers just waiting for shit,
Yeah, that's dumb
just sitting
shit,
there,
bro.
just with their phones, just out.
That's like that damn cartoon. You got 15 people standing around and the dude is fucking drowning and everybody got their phone on.
Yeah,
That's just crazy, man.
that's how it be. Like you say, you on care. Everything is associated. You on camera, 4K, everywhere,
Every damn thing, man.
everywhere. If it ain't somebody gonna tell on you, the cameras will.
Yeah.
The cameras definitely gonna tell on you, man. So I don't know,
Or
but
even
like,
worse, your phone, because you know
Your
with these new
phone.
smartphones, you cannot
Second
get away from getting your location dropped, all that. Like you can hide it from people or whatever, but it's somewhere. It's somewhere in the cloud somewhere where you been at, where you was, how long you spent there, all that, everything. It's all there, bro. Like, it's hard to get away from this shit.
Facts. That shit crazy, man. That shit nuts, bro. So shit, we're gonna turn it in. We're gonna go into this other shit because, like I say, man, people, and like y'all just said, like people forget we in a whole different time. You know what I'm saying? And these times and people's attitudes is way fucking different. You know what I mean? People's attitudes is fucking, it's crazy. So now I got another little clip for y'all. Speaking of that, I got another little clip for y'all.
Black male defends himself, but he is, charged. Put up the picture full, man. I got a story to tell you. Trevor Moses. Trevor is 25 years of age. Trevor was arrested on the 6th of February and charged with second-degree battery after witnesses identified him in the January 26th surveillance video altercation between him and a 43-year-old Christopher J. Temple. Mr. Temple later died from his injuries. The video of the encounter shows Mr. Temple sneaking up on the young Mr. Trevor Moses. What you see here in the video, we have the still of the shot. This is the moment Mr. Temple, this is Christopher Temple, is seen sneaking up behind the 26-year-old Mr. Moses and throwing the first punch. Okay? He threw the first punch. There is absolutely no ambiguity about what happened. None. All the witnesses saw it. Surveillance caught it. The man threw the first punch. Snuck him. It's what happened. Put it up. Now, a video screenshot shows Christopher Temple on the left and Trevor Moses before the encounter. Okay? You clearly see it. Despite being snuck, despite being hit, punched, off guard, somehow Moses fought back and gained the upper hand, punching the taller man in the face, which ended up knocking him out cold, causing him to fall, strike his head on the concrete.
Hold on. Before you pay for yet another African team,
you fuck around and find out.
You done fucked around and found out today.
Witnesses told the police. Police said last week that surveillance footage from the Real-Time Crime Center supported witness accounts of the incident. That's according to station KTBS. However, video of the brawl taken from news reports and circulating widely on social media only reveals the moment when Temple delivered a crushing blow to the side of Moses' head, sparking a brutal fistfight in front of at least 24 witnesses. The bare-knuckle brawl resulted in the injury that ultimately caused Mr. Temple's death. However, video does not show this exact moment, and it's not clear if this footage even exists. Atlanta Black Star was not able to pinpoint the purported tape of the second half of the altercation. Shreveport Police Chief Wayne Smith and Corporal Chris Bordelon both viewed the entire video and afterwards said Temple may have instigated his own fate, according to KSLA News 12. Quote, "We're very aware of what the public is saying. Obviously, this is a complicated matter," the corporal said. The corporal confirmed the segment of the footage that showed Temple throwing the first punch and striking Moses, leading many online observers to say that Moses was justified to retaliate with a haymaker of his own. However, Moses was arrested a few days after the fight on charges of second-degree battery and released on bail. At that point, Temple was still alive. He underwent surgery before being transferred to the Carpenter's House Hospice.
Who said the surgeon didn't kill him?
He unfortunately died on the 15th of February. Authorities are now unofficially calling Temple's death a homicide, as detectives are currently working with the Cotto Parish District Attorney's Office to assess whether murder charges will be filed against Moses. Now, let's go back. There is no issue. This is a homicide, okay? Homicide doesn't mean murder. Homicide simply means, was the death likely caused because of another human being? Well, yes. That's clear. The fight, you could call it mutual combat if you choose, but I would posit that the young Mr. Moses, Trevor Moses, was actually defending himself. Regardless, if it's mutual combat or self-defense, that means the individual who's involved, the other person who's involved, is doing so voluntarily. Voluntarily. Either they are engaging in mutual combat, or they voluntarily decided to hit someone, and the other person had to respond to self-defense.
Pretty much.
It is an unfortunate tragedy that the individual.
Boom. So, fellas. What y'all think about him being charged while he was defending himself in that missing piece of that missing video? Man.
So the word of witnesses ain't enough. You got all the witnesses. You got all the witnesses that told them exactly what happened, plus the piece of the tape that they got. So I still don't. Nah, he shouldn't have been arrested or nothing. To me.
What state is this in?
He didn't start it. Because I remember seeing this. They were arguing in front of the building, and the whole time the black guy had his back turned to this guy. He was talking to like the women over on the side of the sidewalk. And next thing you know, they walking down the sidewalk. And then that's when you see the white guy hit that little black kid, man.
So you watched the video?
I saw the video. Like, yeah, they was arguing in front of I might be a barn grill or something, but they were arguing in front of a building.
So was it what state was it? Was it Mardi Gras? I know it's down south because I know about.
Yeah, it's down south. That sounds like it's in Baton Rouge or something.
By the white man, yes, I know it was down south.
Yeah, so they were arguing in front of that building. He was talking to some women. If you saw in one of them pictures, there was another white guy there. Mm-hmm. When he was talking to the women, the other white guy was to the left of him. And the guy that hit him was behind him. And then they got it was some word exchange between them two. And it was like, well, no, I'm moving right here. We can go on down here. So everybody started walking down the sidewalk, even the women that he was talking to. I don't know if he was arguing with them or what, but yeah, kind of escalated pretty quick. And as he was walking down the sidewalk, dude, the older guy hit that young guy, man. And then you saw a couple little fisticuffs in the distance, but like I said, I saw that and I was like, okay, next thing you know, yeah, he in the hospital, and then 3 days later, that dude's dead, man. I'm like, wow.
And my thing is, who to say what? Man, I'm so motherfucking anti, nigga. Who to say the surgeon ain't kill him?
Fact.
Like,
sound like it to me.
Who to say he didn't have like they always be trying to say, who's to say he didn't have an underlying health issue?
That too.
You know what I mean?
Too, like and like the dude said, like the nigga looked like you sparked your own face. You found your face. You incited your own face.
Look death right in the face.
You thought you thought your weak ass 40-year-old punch was gonna hurt that young, spry 26-year-old man.
This is how I see it. It's more like, should he be charged with homicide based off of what a homicide is? I can see that being the situation. I mean, obviously, just because he's charged doesn't mean that he's guilty of any crime per se right this second. But given the circumstance that he fought the man ended up dying from the wounds of this combat. I mean, I understand him getting charged. I don't see him really doing too much time behind it. Just off the contrary, like we seen the video and we know that it was in self-defense. Hopefully, that is a state that carries the self-defense fact though. Because if it's not, then shit, he cooked regardless.
If I'm the lawyer, I'm arguing that the surgery killed him. That's what I'm arguing. I ain't even self-defense is cool. That's cool too. But shit,
that's
just
tough,
doing
though.
to that nigga. That's what I'm going for.
That's tough.
Because my practice.
That's gonna be tough to prove though.
Well, see, the thing is, we can't. What's being lumped is the word homicide with what happened. So, like, I get it, but the thing is, when you commit a homicide, when you leave the scene, that person is dead. This man went to the hospital and lived for weeks. He had a surgery. He went to another hospital. He was still living. Then he died. That young man is not responsible for that man's death.
I think that's why they're doing second degree, because first degree is what you are describing. That's first degree homicide. Second degree homicide is a situation where a person dies because of the effects of what happened.
Right.
That's like a vehicular homicide. So if you hit a person and then they later on die in the hospital, like later on, you get hit with a second degree homicide charge.
I get that, but after the person, but okay, so my whole thing is, why don't surgeons ever get charged with homicides? They lose more people on the table than natural causes all the time, and you never hear about it.
They protect it though.
And why?
They protect it, like
they are protected.
And why?
Yeah, I mean,
because a lot of time it be their fault.
Because it's not always 100% certain that you were able to save a person. Like it's all kind of different complications that can happen from a surgery. Like
I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about when the doctors make a mistake and kill somebody. It happens. They never get charged. They never get charged.
I mean, they get hit with a malpractice if it's something like that. But in most situations, it's just so many variables that happen that you just can't just be like, oh yeah, the doctor did that.
Okay, so if somebody walks up and just socks you in the side of the head, you don't know this motherfucker from nothing. You push the nigga, he falls over a fucking fire hydrant. He bang his head on the fucking concrete. Were you defending yourself, or did you just walk up and blatantly murder that man?
Well, no, I mean, it's clear that Buddy is defending himself. It's clear that that's why I say I believe. I understand. That's why I say
we gonna fight.
Well, that's why I understand the fact that he getting a homicide charge, because a homicide is what happened. Like that's what happened. He died because of the results of a physical altercation. So a homicide did happen. For him to be charged,
a death happened, not a homicide. A death happened, not a homicide.
I agree with that.
A death happened, not a homicide. Homicide has to be proven,
but the autopsy said it's a homicide. Okay,
a homicide has to be proven.
Said that it's a homicide. We can say all day whatever we believe, but if the autopsy say is one thing, then
I ain't hear him say that an autopsy said that it was a homicide. I heard him say I heard him say that people are ruling it a homicide, and he's being charged with the homicide.
That's what that means. That's what the autopsy is showing, that it's a homicide.
Nah, he's being just because he's being charged with a homicide don't mean that's what the autopsy say. He went to surgery, bro. He went to surgery.
That ain't reading, bro.
No, that ain't reading, bro. he had to fight. He had to fight.
The autopsy comes out and says, "Hey guys, this looks like a result of a homicide. This death was a result of a homicide." Okay, well
I think
now
it's gonna be another.
They have to go into a search to find out who was responsible.
But no one said that though. No one said that.
It
I
hadn't
listened to
gotten
the
there
whole
yet.
thing and no one said that.
It hadn't
No
gotten
one
there
said
yet.
that.
Yeah, it hadn't gotten there. No one said that.
The police, they ruled it a
He didn't talk
homicide.
about it.
That means
The
that the
police ruled it a
autopsy came back
homicide. They
and
didn't
it's
say it
saying that
was.
it's a homicide.
You got it.
They
You
hadn't
got
had
it.
the
We just
autopsy
talking
yet.
shit about it, bro. We ain't debating it. We
Yeah,
ain't
it's gonna
debating it.
be
Like
we're gonna need to
just
find
giving
an
our
update
view
on
and then
that.
moving on, my nigga. That's all. Like I'm not here to debate this shit.
It's gonna
Like,
be
I
an
don't give a-
update
like,
on that because the medical stuff ain't been done yet.
Yeah, like my whole thing is, how do y'all feel about the whole system charging this nigga as a homicide and not giving him the benefit of the doubt? Because y'all know
The
if it was a
truth?
white motherfucker, and I hate to be the motherfucker to
Man,
say it,
I was just getting ready to
if
say
it was a
that.
white motherfucker, they wouldn't do a fucking day, my nigga.
The truth.
If
He
a
a
black
black
man
dude in
walked up and did
Louisiana.
this shit to a white person, they wouldn't do a fucking day. It would be, look at that monster. Oh, he
He a
deserved what he
black dude
got.
in Louisiana. He a black dude in
It would be
Louisiana.
that way. That's what we're here to discuss. How y'all feel about that?
Yeah, he
That's
a
what
black
we
man in
are.
Louisiana. And
Well,
they supposedly killed a white man out of defending himself.
Because
They
that's
gonna
the
try
shit
to
that's
throw the
going on in
fucking
the
book
country.
at his ass.
That's the conversation that we really need to be having.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying? Is
that's
why
what we're
is it
doing.
like that? And what are the things basically to
man,
not get us in these predicaments? You know what I'm saying? As black men and black women out here to get ourselves in these predicaments. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always going to go against our favor in any kind of way.
Yeah,
No matter what, no
that's
matter how you flip the coin, it's always going to be against us. Period.
all right.
that's true.
That's what I want to get at. That's what I want to really break down. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to talk about. Not like whether it's a homicide or not. Who can? It's not nothing. None of that shit. None of that shit is even done yet. That man, I don't even think that boy haven't even sat because he's out on bail. That boy, I did hear him say that he ain't even been to court yet. You know what I'm saying? So we still got to follow up on that. My main aim is the temperature of how that happened and what happened to him and how is this going? Like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, how
Okay.
is this continuing to be a
So
problem?
I'm there with you. I know. I hear you. I hear exactly what you said. And I hear the conversation you want to have.
When and how do we get our fucking respect? You know what I'm saying? To where we can stand up and say we were just defending ourselves, just like they do, to where it's automatic. My nigga, you feel me?
Well, that day might not never come.
I heard that.
I'm saying, let's just be for real. That day might not never come. But
I heard that. So how do we stay out these situations?
I mean, shit. I mean, listen. We dealing with a racist. We dealing with it. We in a racist. It's like like the little snow globes back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You shake them and all the little snow. That's us, dog. We in the globe, and you shake it. That's racism. You feel me? That's racism. We in a racist situation. You feel me? So we always gonna be judged differently. We always gonna be looked at differently. The crime's gonna be looked at differently. Like for instance, like
No, you hit the mute button on accident.
my fault. I wanted to have the same type of conversation about the sport on the sports podcast. Like, why? Remember we talked about that Baltimore kicker. He did the same thing Deshaun Watson did.
Deshaun Watson.
We ain't even heard. I ain't heard shit else about that.
Not a motherfucking thing.
Like, that's just what we dealing with. You feel me? I mean, I don't know. I don't got. That's just what we dealing with. You know what I'm saying? We looked at differently. We can do the same thing, and it's gonna be viewed differently. It's gonna be looked at as self-defense for the white guy if he do what if in the same situation with no questions asked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. With no
Now,
questions
shit,
asked.
and that shit is sad as fuck. And I hate that we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta live through that shit. Like we gotta just going back to the conversation earlier. It wasn't. It's 10 years ago. Even 10 years ago, the temperature wasn't like this. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't this tough. Like it was all. It was certain cases, yeah. It was certain things, but it wasn't like everything is so amplified. You know what I'm saying? How can we get away from that? Like, how can we? What do y'all think? You know what I'm saying? We need to be focusing on. We need to be. Is it a way we need to be carrying ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Is it places we need to be sticking to? Is it? Do we need to go back to segregation and be amongst our own people and have our own fucking black police force who know how to treat black people? You know what I'm saying? Or you see what I'm saying? Because like that situation is what it's just crazy, my nigga.
In my opinion, I think it starts with us, to be honest.
Always.
And when I say it starts with us, you got to look at how other cultures and other races of people treat their situations and everything like that. Like LBC just brought up the Deshaun Watson and Justin Tucker thing. Well, if you think about it, in black media, that was our number one topic. Like that's all we was discussing. I mean, we don't really tap into white media too much to really know what they're discussing. But if that's a thing that they're discussing, we probably wouldn't know about it for real. As far as like, say what?
I be watching. They ain't discussing that shit.
I mean, and then on the flip side of that, when you think about how, especially in like the sports world, black people is put on this certain pedestal already. So when they're doing so good, when they do any one bad thing, it's magnified. It's magnified for any athlete, but it's super magnified for a black athlete. Now, on the flip side of that, in regular life, I think it's more so like it's almost the same thing, but kind of not in a sense, because they don't expect for black people to do good. So whenever a black person is doing good, obviously, you know, the magnifying is definitely put on that guy right there for sure. But
they try to throw everything out.
Right, but for all the outliers, that the ones that the knuckleheads that's running around doing the most, they got to put a magnifying glass on those people too and make sure that, hey, this is the way that we really see these people. So don't think that the outliers that they pointing out, which is the good people to us, they want to magnify the other side. And I think it's more so a thing that we just got to kind of understand that that's how it is. It's like you can't ask for equality, because equality isn't something that we can ever achieve for real. It's always going to be somebody that's going to feel like they got the short end of the stick, or somebody that's going to feel like they left out or something like that. So it's like, it's almost like asking for equality in a sense where you know it's probably never going to happen, but you can try and do it by embracing the things that you have going on within like the black community in this conversation.
I feel that. I don't think necessarily that I'm gonna put it to you like this without sounding cliche and shit. I'm not gonna just all the way throw never have equality to the win, because there will be a time, I don't know if we gonna see it or not, but it's too much commingling. Decades from now, like a lot of the like it's leaving. Like it's funny though, because when I get into that conversation, and I hate to go like into another hallway, like you say, or another alley, like you say, Iceberg, another street, nigga. But you know what I'm saying? When you sit there and like see what's going on, and you see these people, I don't think that like all of the races ain't gone yet, because it almost kind of feel like all of the old races that was dying out, just it's like a new wave that kicked up, and now some a whole bunch of new wave of young motherfucking racist shit. You know what I'm saying? And young people that feel that they entitled. Like we were just talking about the white privilege and all that goes back to what Jay is saying. There's always going to be a certain group that feel that they are better than somebody else or entitled to something that you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like as we was getting away from it with them old motherfuckers, like the old shit, it kind of like kicked the fuck right back up. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel about that. And as far as us having equality and that we'll never have it, I'm not gonna say never because I just feel like it will be a time. I don't know if we gonna see it or not. You know, if this motherfucking ball keeps spinning, I just feel like it's gonna be a time where everybody gonna be either something crazy or catastrophic gonna happen where everybody gonna be fucked up and ain't gonna be no different types of society, because all of that, a lot of that, most of the time stems from different types of society. If you take away the base racism, that I'm better than you stems from a societal type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it goes more than just black and white. That goes to money and no money. You know what I'm saying? Or having and not have. That's the haves and the have-nots. Also, you know what I'm saying? Because the white motherfucker do a poor white motherfucker dirty too. They don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? If it's a rich white motherfucker, the upper echelon or the tippy top, if we want to get to it, you know what I'm saying? They'll do their ass dirty too. So I feel like it's more of a classism thing. Huh?
That's why I don't think that. That's why I don't think it'll ever be a situation of equality because my thinking of racism is a non-existent factor at this time. I think I do say racism is prevalent, like it's still around and things, but I think that the equality comes from like, and racism in this time would be more of a classism thing where you got to think about the fact that you got a certain group of family that has always been the upper echelon of people. Like they've always had the most money in the world. And that probably won't never change because they're not going to just be like, well, hey, I'm going to give you guys my last dime so we can all be equal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Well, that's why I mentioned something catastrophic is going to have to happen to where everybody's going to be on the same playing field, the same level playing field. You know what I mean? Like a mass war type shit to where like, nigga, if it's more halves, it means less halves than have nots. And then when that happens, you know what happens. To eat the halves. The have nots eat the halves.
Eat that.
When that, so that's why I say that's the catastrophe. That's the only thing that's the only way I can see it actually leveling. You don't think so? You don't think so?
Because they still not gonna try and give it for real. And even whenever and then whoever gets it, they're gonna be the ones that think they have all the power. It's like an ego trip, man. It's kind of weird.
Check your mic, Iceberg. Check your mic thing. Because you was talking about it. Check the cord. Check on the cord. Because he was trying to chime in about it. Because I want to hear his take because he don't think he ain't digging he ain't picking up what we put down.
And like,
but he come from a different era too, though. So that's why, like, it's a different. You know what I mean?
He might
and he's seen a lot more.
Pop back out. He might want to pop out and pop back in.
Check on the cord.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
I'm gonna throw that wrench in there though, man, because this is just how I feel when it comes to equality and the black people and stuff, bro. We ain't gonna get nowhere until we treat each other right, bro.
I mean,
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how catastrophic, what the fuck ever, bro. Until we give a damn about ourselves to stop all this dumb shit against each other. And then come together and fight this shit, bro. You know, you got groups of people out here without no backing, but then on this street, on this next street, shit, you got girls fighting over niggas fighting over girls, all this crazy shit, bro. Until that shit stops and we actually start giving a fuck about each other, man, then we can grow. Until then, it ain't gonna happen. Then we can get out here and have a firm foot down on a foundation when you're talking about racism, because you cry about how the white man or the other man do black people, but shit, you doing it to your own fucking people. You know what I mean? You out here killing your own fucking people in the neighborhood on the corner down there. So yeah, until that shit happen, nah, it ain't gonna change, bro.
That's
It'll
like
only get worse because if I don't give a fuck about the motherfucker standing next to me, then why should I give a fuck about what anybody do to the motherfucker standing next to me? If I don't give a fuck,
That's a good point of view.
if I don't
that's
care,
like that's like that situation. That's like a situation where if you got a car, like take two different cars, right? You got this one car and you keep it clean. Anybody that get in it, they gonna respect that car. They gonna keep it clean too. But if you got this other car and it's junky, it's just trash all over the place. It's dirt on the floor. It's just a bust. It's whatever.
bingo.
Whoever get in your car, they gonna treat it like that too.
They gonna put
And if
trash
we
on the
so
floor and everything
right,
too.
so it's that's like what he was just saying, and I agree with it 100%. It's like, well, shit, if we don't treat each other with respect and we ain't doing right with each other, why the hell do we expect anybody else to treat it any better or treat it the same
Bingo.
at least?
Bingo.
That's cold
You
game.
got motherfucker hating on you now. Hating is that's what
Oh yeah.
a type of racism. A motherfucker putting you down. You know. Okay, then it's the same damn thing. To me, everybody gonna have a different definition of anything, but yeah, it's the same thing to me, man. You know. So am I my brother's keeper? Yeah. Okay. I am. So let me and my brother get out here and see if we can get 2, 3 more motherfuckers to feel the same way. Then let's see if we can get some more motherfuckers to feel the same way. So let's change that 100 to 100,000, and then we can get out here with a voice and really fight this shit. That's the shit going on right now. Even with this boycott shit. You know what I mean? The biggest people out on this boycott platform right now has been churches. These big pastors that's been talking and stuff. It ain't been none of these regular people that's out here saying this. It's these churches. And it's those churches that are rooted in something. You know, they got thousands of people in the pool every week. And I just seen 3 preachers last week tell people we ain't doing this on this day. You know,
That's
no,
yeah.
it's some unity in somewhere. It's somebody around there that care about something. You know, but yeah, until it gets on a larger scale, that man, you ain't gonna knock on the door. You'll stand right there and you won't even knock on the door of this shit that's going on. You know what I mean? That's how I feel though.
Yeah, and that's crazy. That shit, man.
Yeah,
It's
it's
actually
crazy.
sad. It's actually sad, honestly. You
Man.
know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I know most of us, everybody. Matter of fact, everybody got kids here. You know what I'm saying? But I know a couple, people watching it. But most people with kids understand like that. We don't really want that kind of shit. The shit that we go through, we don't want that shit for our future. I mean, for our kids' futures. You know what I'm saying? We don't want. We like. It's so much shit that we want to protect our children from, but it's so much shit that they got coming at their way that we haven't even seen. You know what I mean? Just because shit
But
is changing so crazy.
even with that though, how long you gonna keep saying that? How long you
What's
gonna
that?
keep feeling that type of way and ain't no changing? I want better for my kids. My mom said that. My grandma told my mom and them that. So that's continuing to spiral. And when is it gonna really be some fruit off of that tree right there?
I mean, we got some fruit off of it now. Don't act like we ain't got no fruit off that tree now.
No, but
We
you
got fruit.
figure
A lot. We
you
ain't picked it
figure
out.
after you
We
figure after
done got some fruit off that tree, my
but
nigga.
you figure
From the
after
tree, I think we're getting further from the tree than we started though.
yeah, but you figured after 3 generations,
And I believe that could
it,
be true
it,
too,
that,
Jay.
that it would be more
It's like we
people
was
that
great,
actually
almost
care or
like we
give a
was up
damn.
underneath, but now we backing away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like because like I said it in another podcast before, like as black people, we really don't have a culture. Like we are lost in culture. Our culture is the hip hop music and what we see the celebrities doing. We don't have like, you know how people have traditions and they actually do certain things based off of their culture. We don't follow that. It's kind of
We
kind of
gotten
messed
away
up in
from
that.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
When last
completely
time you went
away
to a
from
family reunion?
family reunion. Your
Yeah,
grandma
that
don't
type
even
of
teach.
thing.
Ours was
Where the
literally like,
where the yeah.
Grandma not teaching her the daughter or mom the family recipe before she passed off. So now the family recipe done got messed up. Nobody don't even know how to make the apple pie no more for Thanksgiving. Like it's really
Right.
crazy for real. We really got away
It
from
is.
where we originally was at for real.
I
It's
definitely
worse.
agree. I definitely agree. That
too.
shit's crazy. That nigga said we getting farther from the tree.
Farther from the tree.
That shit couldn't have been put no perfect, no better,
Man,
boy.
that's it.
And we was taught to go to it. It was put there
Right.
for us.
Oh yeah.
Shit, we
Oh
planted
yeah.
it. Ancestors planted it.
For real though.
And that's what's so crazy, man. Y'all, man, we thank y'all for coming out, hanging out with us, man. I hate to end on such a crazy note, but it's been a crazy week for us, man. Like we said before, my rest in peace to Queen Angie Stone.
Angie Stone.
Man, it's a and before that, the week before that, and I know we wasn't here because we do every other week. Miss Valletta Wallace had passed too the Friday before that. Biggie's mom. So she had passed. I don't know if y'all was hip on that. She passed Friday before last. It's just a lot of things going on, man. So with all that being said though, like we said, like we always say, what you tell them, Iceberg? So
On what dog?
what you be telling them? We gotta love somebody.
Oh yeah, you gotta love somebody,
Love
man. Call somebody,
folks,
call
man.
somebody up. Please call somebody up, man. Somebody ain't spoke to in a minute. This time you
Most
had thought about them or some shit, man.
most
I was
definitely.
thinking about you. I heard a song or I saw something on TV or just something. Find an excuse to call somebody. Just call somebody, man.
Yeah, let's definitely get back
Check
to
up on your
loving
people,
each
man.
other. Yeah. I know that's about that shit all too well, be it. You know what I'm saying? This week been crazy for me too. So and I've definitely been doing that and been doing that shit a lot more. Cause I realized the error in my ways, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Cause I only really got one elder left, you know what I'm saying? And it's wild. It's the coming to the realization of that. You know what I'm saying? Brings everything into perspective. You know what I mean? About a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, man, y'all check on your folks, man. Tell your people you love them, man. Grab your kids, keep them close. You know what I'm saying? Um, just have a positive attitude out there. You know what I'm
that's it.
saying? Don't, whatever you put out is what you're gonna get back. You know
That
what I'm saying?
sure is.
Let's keep that shit on the up and up. Let's keep the vibes positive, man. Anybody else got something to say? What y'all got going on, man? I know we could that's on the up and up. Let's leave like that, man. Just the facts. I see, man. Just the facts. Jay got the swag going on. Is we closer to the date?
Trying to step it up, trying to get shit prepared, man. I just was actually before I got on, I was just shooting a little video for investing and stuff. I told a couple of my homeboys I was gonna get a video for investing, teach some folks how to invest and stuff, get your retirement set up, man.
Oh
We
yeah, that's what's
hey,
up.
we talk about helping the
401k.
community. We gotta start somewhere, you feel me?
And that's the first place to start is in the home. No bullshit. And everything that you teaching about trusts and wills and all of that, like putting houses and properties and vehicles and all that in the trust so the government can't take it when people pass away.
That's
Teach
gonna
them
be a
that
part of
shit.
the series. Yeah, that's gonna be a part
Yeah,
of the series. Yeah.
man, listen. If that ain't one thing that we need to pass down to our families, to everybody that's to our families, that is one of the biggest. So Y'all tune in, man. Y'all got a date for Just the Facts, man? Tune in to Just the Facts, man. He gonna have all that info for y'all, man. Y'all tune in and tap in. You know what I'm saying? Get them tools in your kit, man. Put them tools in your toolbox.
Yeah, man. Can't never have too many tools, man.
Hell no. LBC, what we got going on, man? Real game, no gimmick, man.
Real game, no gimmick, man. You already know, man. We back Saturday as usual, man. We'll see y'all.
Most definitely. And man, we got the ladies' night going on. Ladies' night coming. It's coming. Whenever we get some dates, man, we're gonna let y'all know on all of the platforms. We're gonna let y'all know when everything is dropping, when everything's coming, so y'all can stay tuned. And I'm gonna be dropping links on all of these videos. I'm gonna be dropping all of the links so y'all can go to wherever. You can go Just the Facts, you can go Real Game, No Gimmick, you'll be able to go to Ladies Night, you'll be able to go wherever you want. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have everything going, man. The comic books, sports. And I say and I definitely on purpose didn't talk about a certain story that we got to talk about on the sport podcast.
Facts.
And I know y'all know what we talk about.
There's a couple things I've been holding.
Most definitely, man. Iceberg, what's going on, man?
Man. Same old, bro. Here at the house. Yeah, one night y'all had that sports podcast, man.
We'll let you out.
None of this stuff, boy.
Huh?
I don't be knowing about none of this. Ooh,
right. It's all in. That's what we just had a meeting and we letting you knowing, you finding out just like they finding out. Like everybody else, because we had a meeting and all this stuff is gonna be releasing it right now. So don't feel left out, man. It's only because we're not in the same state, man. That's all. Because you would have been at the meeting, my G. You would have been at the meeting.
That shit would be crazy right now, boy.
But we'll definitely tap in with you. We're not gonna leave you out the loop. We'll tap in and let you know what's cracking with it and when it's gonna be on and everything. And because I know I know you fuck with that too heavy. So like I say, man, y'all stay tuned, man, and stay positive, man. You know what I mean? Keep them vibes high, man, and love your folks, man. Tell them you love them, man. Peace.
Peace.